All right, so here is Sean Strickland, no longer the champion, but still one of the best 185-pounders in the world. He's got that high guard and outstanding boxing style. That says nothing of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that he hasn't had to lean upon in recent big-time UFC fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight. Still undefeated, here is Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Chimaev.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. Ready. All right, so here's the bona fide UFC middleweight contender, Sean Strickland, and once he found his weight class, he has been unstoppable. A lot of people believe that eventually 12 pounds of UFC gold are going to be wrapped around Sean Strickland's waist. If that is going to be his reality, tonight is one he's got to have, and he believes the clinch game is going to be the key to his success here tonight. Shooting for the takedown here.
Fight behind a night jab.
Right on the button. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, left hook. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch, and again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you gotta think the wrestler is gonna pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close, so he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels.
Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Big ground and pound. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Strickland's in half guard. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. You guys will start throwing up legs or chasing triangle. In the half guard.
Making all these shots count. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
2 minutes. Oh, nice jab by Strickland.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Nice straight.
Left punch on target tonight.
Oh, nice punch there by Chimaev. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Chimaev gets the takedown. So Chimaev thus far at his suffocating best. There just are not a lot of welterweights and middleweights that can deal with his physicality on the ground.
Well, it just looks like when you're under him and he takes you down that he's just so...
Chimaev's going for the sub here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positioning, you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Chimaev getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
Nice.
Nice hook. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the scat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's going to get finished.
One sound for the end of round one.
All right, everybody, take a seat. Now listen to me. That was a great round. I don't want you to force those submission attempts so bad, though. Okay? Stay patient.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see it in his movements. When he gets to an attack, he's constantly shifting positions. He's constantly moving his opponent. He's constantly trying to give him too much information to process.
Right.
And that comes from a lifetime of wrestling. If he just started this, it would be very difficult to trick his opponent. But now, by giving him so many different looks, he's been able to secure takedown after takedown after takedown.
Strickland's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar. Oh, great entry.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Kimura right into the armbar now.
Dude is a wizard on the ground, man. You are always under attack.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Strickland's in half guard now. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. 20 seconds to go. Oh, beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, round three coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes. He's left his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was overly versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, pretty good series of knees by him there, so mixing up the striking really well in this fight tonight.
Fantastic fighter, but when he added knees to his games, he became even better.
Some nice knees there by him. Strickland's slams into the canvas with authority.
Oh, nice headlock. Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, Bale's on the submission now.
Gotta be careful.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Strickland's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight. Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Misses with the right hand. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. That's a nice straight.
Well, it's serving good to throw more of those. Throw them idle.
Chimaev's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nice jab there. Oh, he lands that teeth. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Straight right, he misses. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Chimaev's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can dead that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start to see your opponent having difficulties moving. Right now, we're at step one.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accept that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Strickland's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
Good kick.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Swing and a miss by Strickland. Final seconds here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Let's get this fight.
Our replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round of fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Big right hook there by the champ.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot. Oh, right into mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Chimaev. Strickland's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Chimaev's back in half guard. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Strickland. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Don't be a standing target.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Strickland.
That was a slick transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Chimaev's back inside control here.
Get them out here. So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landed.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Ooh, nice adjustment by the offensive fighter.
He jumps to the opposite side, and now he's got him in an arm triangle.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Chimaev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here.
Chimaev's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Oh, Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
10 seconds to go in round 4. Strickland's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and his nose is severely cut up right now. This fight could end at any moment. All right, so that round is in the books. Strickland's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate. Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows were just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him. Yeah. Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like everybody... I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your tough.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. Oh, he got to a spot.
Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be trapped.
Now he's going full mount.
Strickland's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nicely done. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
There it is, now he's running him out.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Strickland. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Strickland's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Double jab there by Strickland. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize.
This is where he wants to be. Great job landing the strike from his back. Oh, right into mount. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Look at that, that's tight.
That's tight.
got his hips up in the air, uses momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chimaev.
All right, so the welterweight cut never seemingly an easy one for Khamzat Chimaev, but certainly no issues on fight night. He goes the distance and gets it done by way of decision.
I mean, we saw it, right? We saw it with the fight against Gilbert Burns where he got tested, and it was hard, and you wondered whether or not this crazy, exciting challenger had that ability to fight long, to fight the top of the division. He showed it in Burns, and he continues to show it now as he's winning decisions and looking very comfortable doing it.
Another challenger turned back for Khamzat Chimaev tonight. There will be options later this year at probably 85 and 70, but another test passed tonight for the Chechen Swede, Chimaev.